David Benavidez says one fighter was unbeatable in his prime. David Benavidez has emerged as one of the most exciting fighters in boxing over the last few years, emulating his idols by starring in some of the sport's most exciting fights. The 28-year-old from Phoenix, Arizona entered the professional ranks back in 2013 and has gone on to win world titles at super middleweight and light heavyweight during this time. Benavidez became a two-time WBC super middleweight champion between 2017 and 2020, defeating the likes of Anthony Dirrell, Caleb Plant and Demetrius Andrade during his campaign at 168 pounds. The Mexican monster made the move up to 175 pounds last August, defeating Ukraine's Oleksandr Gvozdyk to capture the WBC interim light heavyweight title. He made the first defense of his crown against David Morrell back in February before he was elevated to WBC world champion when Dimitri Bivol vacated the title in April. Benavidez is set to make the first defense of his crown later this year when he faces Britain's Anthony Yarde at the ANB Arena in Riyadh on Saturday, November 22. While his own career is going from strength to strength, when it came to naming another fighter who was unbeatable in his prime, there was only one answer for the Mexican monster. Speaking to S News, Benavidez made no mistake in brandishing the legendary four-division world champion Roy Jones Jr. as untouchable during his prime years. To be honest with you, I feel like in his prime Roy Jones was untouched by anybody just because of his speed, athleticism, everything was just different, you know. People say God-given talent. I feel like Roy Jones at his physical prime, he had God-given talent. At the peak of his powers, Jones was considered to be one of, if not the best fighter on the planet. The bulk of his success came during the 1990s, where he defeated the likes of Mike McCallum, James Toney and Bernard Hopkins. After spending the majority of his career campaigning at super middleweight and light heavyweight, Jones made the move up to heavyweight back in 2003 to dethrone WBA world heavyweight champion John Ruiz. In recent weeks, Jones has been linked to a shock fight with fellow boxing legend Floyd Mayweather, after the pair became embroiled in a rivalry on social media.